So it is time for the big one. Today we are ranking every skin in Fortnite history in a tier list. Now obviously I'm not going to go through each skin individually, otherwise that video would be around 5 hours long, as there are over 1,900 skins in the game. But I have already created the tier list, which did take me a while to do, and remember, this is just my opinion, and there will be skins that I'm sure you'd put higher or lower because everyone has different preferences. But we're going to go through this tier list, review my rankings, and go through any standout options that may be controversial. The tier list has 5 different sections: S, A, B, C, D, with D obviously being the worst at the bottom. And we'll start at the bottom and go through it, and it should be interesting to see which skins I put in S, as I only put a few in there which are the best in my opinion. So let's start at the bottom with D tier. So I don't want to spend too long going through this, as a lot of these skins aren't my favourite, and I don't think people are too interested in this tier, but these are just skins that I probably wouldn't use, and they're definitely skins that I think deserve to be in the bottom tier, but they're not necessarily terrible skins, but they're definitely my least favourite section of the actual tier list. And there are a few decent skins that a lot of people do like to use, but in my opinion, I'm not a huge fan of a lot of these. So again, just scrolling through this quite quickly because the bottom tier, don't think people are too interested. There's so many default skins and outfits with basic designs, maybe reskins as well. So that is just a D tier there, a lot of outfits that I'm not a huge fan of. Alright, now we're going to move on to C tier. So this is the tier that's just below the middle section. So let's go through this. So again, maybe a little bit controversial. I've got a few fan favorite skins. We've got the taco skin in there, the box skins, just some standout outfits. And overall, these are skins that again, I'm not a huge fan of, probably wouldn't use them. A few free skins in there as well, some of the Winterfest ones. We've got a few of the actual NFL skins, some of the soccer skins because some of them are just so similar. And that is that section complete there. Again, don't want to spend too much time going through that. It is mainly just reskins and a lot of other skins that I'm not a huge fan of in terms of the design and the color scheme and all that type of stuff. But now we're going to move on to the middle tier. So this is B tier, and let's go through a load of these outfits. So these are basically skins in the middle of the list. So they're not bad skins, but they're not my favorite. So as you can see, quite a few popular skins. We've got some of these skins from the Dark series, such as the Dark Wildcard. We've got Doom in there, maybe a bit controversial, but I do prefer the other version. Other outfits include Aura in there, which is actually one of the most used skins in the history of the game. For me, a little bit overused and slightly overrated, but still in the B tier. Deadpool is in there, could have put that a little bit higher. And a few more popular ones, a lot of Battle Pass skins in here, some skins with quite basic designs. Got the Recon Expert from Season 1, a load of the older Battle Pass skins, and some good skins in this tier that I could have arguably put a little bit higher or even a little bit lower, depending on your preference. And at the top of this tier, as you can see, I have included the Renegade Raider and the Aerial Assault Trooper in this middle tier. For me, slightly overrated skins. They're not bad, but I think the main reason most people really like them is because they are extremely rare and OG. If it weren't for that, then most people probably wouldn't care about these skins. But I wouldn't say I dislike them. They have quite a simple design and they are skins that I would definitely use. So that is the B tier complete. So now we are moving on to A tier, and now we're getting to the really good skins in my opinion. So this is the tier that's just below S, and remember, I only included around 6 or 7 skins in the S tier. So basically, these are some of the best ones in my opinion. So as you can see, the bottom of the tier, we've got a load of Marvel skins. We've got Tony Stark, which could arguably be an S tier. We've got Kid Leroy Icon Series, Lachlan, Laserbeam, Booger, Mr. Beast. A lot of Marvel skins at the bottom there, a few DC outfits as well, a few Gaming Legends ones such as Beerus, which I really do like, and then going up the tier list a little bit higher here, as you can see, Rick Sanchez is a really good one, and other OG skins like the actual Royale Knight from Season 2, which is one of my favourites. We've got Cypher PK in there, he's got an amazing second style which I really like. Master Chief, of course, one of the best gaming skins in my opinion. The Peely had to be high up on the list, he's in there. Ghoul Trooper, quite an OG skin there from Season 1. And there are just a load of iconic skins in this tier. We've got the Reaper skin as well, And that is actually the tier complete. As you can see at the top of your screen, got the Skull Trooper in there, and basically skins that a lot of people love, including myself. Kratos, Raptor, and a lot of the older skins as well. And yeah, that is pretty much that section complete. So many iconic skins, and you can see it all on screen. I think most people would agree that these are some great outfits. But now it is time to move on to the top tier, which is S. Now I've actually only included a couple of skins, which are my favourite ones. Could you take a guess on which skins are actually included in here? I did include 8 in total, so in my opinion, the 8 best skins in the game and my 8 favourite. So I'm going to go through them one by one and not reveal them all at once. So firstly, I had to put the Black Knight up there, released in Chapter 1 Season 2. One of my personal favourite outfits, and of course it has got the amazing back bling with the black shield. Next up we had the Omega, released in Chapter 1 Season 4, and this one for the neon lights as well. So good, and one of my favourite skins in the game for sure. Next up, maybe an outfit that a lot of people wouldn't put this high up, but for me, the Galaxy. I love the animation on this, released all the way back in Chapter 1, and this is definitely a skin that I wish I owned. I just love the animation, and although there are a few different Galaxy skins that have since been added, for me the original one is the best. We of course have the Fish Stick, which has so many amazing styles as well, including the World Cup version. It's got the VR style, the Pirate, and of course the regular one, which is definitely my personal favourite, just the classic version. Travis Scott is in there, and a lot of people may disagree, maybe slightly overused and an overrated skin, but for me it is probably my favourite icon skin and a skin that I love to use. Midas has to be in there, released in Chapter 2 Season 2, one of the most iconic skins in the entire game. And we had to put Spider-Man in there as well, probably my favourite Marvel skin, just the original one from Chapter 3 Season 1. And lastly, one more skin in there from the Game & Legend series, had to be Chun-Li. I'm a huge fan of this character and definitely one of my personal favourites. So that is the full S tier complete, as you can see. There may be a few skins that I missed out from there, but this is just my opinion, remember. And it's crazy to think how many skins there are in the game. We're approaching nearly 2,000 skins in Fortnite. I remember when I started playing, there weren't even 50. And now we've got so many different amazing ones from different rarities, different franchises, collabs, literally characters in real life from the Icon series. It is great to see. So that is a quick summary of my tier list on screen right there. All the way from the bottom tier, scrolling up to the higher tiers, eventually reaching S. So that is my personal ranking. But make sure to comment down below which skin is your favourite. And for now, there's a load more videos on screen here. Make sure to click another one to keep on watching, and I'll see you over there.